Man, it's an amalgamation of so much. Uh, early, uh, Earlier in my, when I was first starting, a lot of it, I'm huge into movies, television. A lot of it was, I don't know if you guys are familiar with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
Yep.
but I've drawn a lot from Dennis Reynolds. In kind of a, like, this guy's a total sociopath and is totally, unaware of his actual presence and thinks much higher of himself than he actually is. So when you're getting handsome Scott Hansen with the fur coat, that's not as nice. There's a lot of that in there. uh Watching a lot of old Rick Martel, and just the way that, especially his body language, Rick Martel's body language, and how he carried himself, and uh, a lot of that stuff. A lot of the like '80s, '90s guys. Some of the Mr. Perfect stuff, I adapted into it because you'd see those vignettes of him, throwing a football to himself, or doing some sporting thing, and just being a lifelong athlete. I'm like, yeah, like, some of that's got to rub off on me. And then, as especially as a heel, uh, I'm decently athletic, and I want to do athletic stuff. But as a heel, it's kind of like, hey, you gotta leave that to the good guys.